Many voters are considering a change of government, but their allegiance is divided among several opposition parties, which could leave Conservative candidates holding on to dozens of swing ridings. Jacques Bourbeau reports on one group that is determined to end so-called vote splitting.
We're going to be doing another door-to-door tonight.
These volunteers are not asking people to vote for a candidate or party. They're asking them to vote against Stephen Harper.
Do you agree that it's time for change in Ottawa?
I want Harper gone.
A group called Leadnow is working to grant that wish. It's identified 72 ridings where, if NDP and Liberal supporters band together and support one candidate, they've got a good shot at defeating the Conservative incumbent. Eglinton Lawrence is one of those ridings. A recent poll shows Finance Minister Joe Oliver at 33%. But if you add up the support for the Liberal and NDP candidates, there's more than enough votes to defeat Oliver.
The riding starts at Young.
Leadnow's pitch: don't let vote splitting allow the Conservatives to win.
So what we're trying to do in this election is get people to vote together for the best candidate who can defeat Joe Oliver.
There's more that brings the opposition parties together than divides them. And I think it's in our common interest to defeat the Conservatives on October 19th.
Va bene. Piacere. Good to meet you, okay?
Liberal candidate Marco Mendicino could be the one Leadnow blesses as the best bet to beat Joe Oliver. But he'd prefer people vote for him on his own merits.
I focus on what I bring to the table as a candidate, what the Liberal Party brings and Justin Trudeau brings to the table, and that's what's been resonating.
The NDP candidate is not convinced strategic voting will have a big impact.
I think when people go to the ballot box, they're really going to ask themselves what kind of candidate they want, and that's going to be the choice that they're going to be thinking about. My sense is there'll be a lot less thinking about strategic voting at that point.
As for the Conservatives, how worried are they?
They don't trust either one of those two, either Mr. Mulcair or Mr. Trudeau, to win an election on their own, and they're grasping at straws.
There's no doubt people do vote strategically, but a political scientist is not sure Leadnow's campaign will work.
My hunch is that particular organization is not going to have a great deal of impact because they're not going to have the money to be able to communicate their ideas to people that effectively.
But these canvassers are giving it their best shot to make sure every anti-Harper vote has maximum impact. Jacques Bourbeau, Global News, Ottawa.